The Listing Solution Institute was founded to solve two huge problems. 90% of real estate agents fail. 90% of sellers fail to get full value. But with the right tools, the right training, the right coaching, and enough practice, almost all new agents can become certified listing experts. And those well-trained agents can guide most of their new seller clients to get full value when they sell. So agents, you can have a wonderful real estate career by becoming a certified listing expert. When you have the right listing tools and you can say the right listing words in the right way, at the right time, to the right people, and with the right intentions, you can get all the listings you want. And the right intentions are help your sellers get full value. Look, the minute that most people decide to sell, they begin looking for the agent who can get them the quickest sale, the fullest value, and the fewest problems. When you first meet them, they might have an agent in mind, but they are open. They're always open to the agent who has a strategy, a secret sauce, so to speak, to help them get a fast sale and full value. So why not go prepared? Get the right listing tools and then focus on what you say, how you say it, what you show, and practice till perfect. By the way, when you're prepared, you'll find it much easier to get good listings because you will have many more things to offer and much more confidence. Look here, people make decisions based on what they see as well as what they hear. When you talk, people try to evaluate what they're hearing. But when you show information, they comprehend much faster. Most people do need a visual confirmation to buy into an idea. So give them something valuable to see, like this. If you were a client or a prospect, I would be saying, let me show you something. And I'd lay this card down and say, this card says $10,000, win big, sell your house for more than average, ask me how, and don't leave money on the table. And I would say, Mr. Seller, Mrs. Seller, how would you like to see an extra $10,000 in your settlement check at closing? And most people say, yeah. And I'm not talking about selling your house for more than it's worth. I'm talking about getting all that it's worth, because people who sell at average prices lose about $15,000 on average. So, by the way, how would you like to feel for sure, that you got full value, that you got all that your house is worth, and that you didn't leave any money on the table? And they're going to say, yeah, that's what we want. Folks, this is a persuasive message card. And persuasive message cards are conversation starters. The listing conversation is a conversation. The conversation starters and conversation advances. Here is sample of a conversation starter. Win big, sell your house for all it's worth, list with the right agent. And they will see the sold sign. Now, think of what happens when you lay this card down in front of a motivated seller. Remember, if somebody's not motivated, they're not listening to you. If they're not intending to list, if they're not intending to sell, they're not here. But if they're serious about selling, you lay this down, their mind is going to say, yeah, I want to win big. Yeah, I want to sell my house for all it's worth. What do you mean, list with the right agent? I thought you guys were all the same. And then you advance that. Now, the right agent has a goal, the strategy, and the training to get you a faster than average sale and above average selling prices. That's what they do. That's an advancer. Now, the most important benefits of persuasive message cards, they give you a polite and professional way to gain instant respect. You like that? To build rapport, to tell your whole story, to cover all the important points, to keep on track, and to close a sale. So when you show persuasive message cards, you're going to be seen as a professional who comes prepared and has a great strategy to help them get exactly what they want, full value, quickly. And by the way, I have some really good news here, really good news. Just one persuasive message card in the hands of a persuasive listing agent. You got to be talking with enthusiasm and conviction here, but in the hands of a persuasive listing agent can produce 100 listings over time. If you got one a month for 10 months, in 10 years, you'd have 100 listings. And that's worth $750,000 That's $7,500 a pop. Average price, house is $9,000, $10,000 if you're getting extra money for it. And you should be netting $7,500 or more. Now, this is another starter card, one card that can bring 100 listings. Win big, sell your house for all it's worth, list with the right agent. Here's another one. You've seen that one. And here's another one. Good news, list with the right agent, buyers pay the commission. List with the wrong agent, sellers pay the commission. Again, one persuasive message card delivered frequently, shown frequently, with enthusiasm and conviction, results in 100 listings, $750,000. Here's one more persuasive message card that can result in 100 listings. Your pledge. When you're there, you should be there with the purpose of helping them sell their house for more money. So if I was there, I would be saying this, folks, if you choose to list with me today, and I hope you do, I pledge that everything I do and everything I say will be aimed at giving you a 95% chance of selling your house at 5% above average, and it's signed. You make this kind of card, you add this to your deck, and you take a few cards to people, you're going to start getting listings because that's what they're looking for. The agent who has a strategy, who has a secret sauce to get them more money. Now, moving on. You can use 3 cards and you can get listings in 4 minutes. This card, and this card. Now, you know what? By the way, the reason they work is this: the left card, $10,000 card, gives the benefit. The middle card, red roof, green roof, it explains the challenge that they're up against, and right-hand card gives the solution. When you think about this, let me back up a second. When you think about this for a second, whenever 10 homes sell, they should be selling for the same price. There's going to be a low selling price and a high selling price. In fact, half of those houses, 5 of the houses, will sell at average or below, and 5 of them will sell at average or above. And if you choose to get the wrong agent, you choose to list with the wrong agent, you get the wrong price or the wrong commission, you wrong staging, you can wind up on the red roof side all the way down to 5%. Now on $300,000, 5% is $15,000. So if you do the wrong things, you could wind up with $15,000 less than average. But if you do the right things, you could wind up with $15,000 more than average. And the last kind on the card says 9 sellers left money on the table. The fact of it is that only person is out of 10, only one person actually gets full value. Everybody else gets a little bit less than full value. Now, if you say to somebody, and you show them this card, you say, Mr. Seller, can I ask you a question? What is your strategy to make sure that you wind up with a green roof? You have some fun with it. And well, I don't have one. What's your strategy to make sure that you get the 5% above? I don't. Would you like to see mine? Yes. It's called the Win Big Strategy. And it means 4 items: right agent, right price, right commission, right staging. And in fact, if you get those things right, you're going to have your best chance to get multiple showings. And when you have multiple showings, that's your best chance to get multiple offers. And multiple offers is your best chance to get a full value sale. And you're above average, and maybe all the way to 5%. So think of these, for example, as these persuasive message cards as an appetizer before the main meal. If you've ever been to a high-end restaurant, every once in a while they bring a salad that's so big, and it's an appetizer of some sort that's so big, that by the time you're done, you're full. You don't really need any more food. You eat it because you're there for the dining experience and you want the steak as well, but you don't need it. And here's the point. When you talk to a seller and you make this little presentation here well, and I'm talking about it's well done, okay, um, they might just have all the information they need to make a decision. And you can say, for example, what else do you need to hear from me to say, sign me up? And they said, nothing, let's go. All right. So you could get your listings in 4 minutes. But just like the meal, if they say, well, what else? And you then have other things to say and you still, but this is can give you the listings in 4 minutes. This is exciting. All right. Let's move along. Now, this is great. When you got 110 persuasive message cards, you're going to be ready for every opportunity and every objection you're ever going to hear. You will become virtually unstoppable. If you want that kind of energy, you want to put this into it, you just can't be stopped. All right, there's a whole bunch of series here. There's the 8 Good Reasons Classic Listing Conversation. Starts with, there are 8 good reasons why you will benefit by having me represent you to sell your home. And so that's the first card, and then you have all the advancer cards behind it, right? Now, here's the one. Sellers win big listing conversation. This is the one we talked about. This is a 4-minute one. How would you like to see next to 10,000? Then your follow-up cards, okay? Michael Schultz said, using this system is like playing poker with X-ray vision. You can predict what people are going to say. And Michael's record, by the way, is 82 listings in 1 year. By the way, his record is of over 1,000 listings in his career because he started with me in 1975. But in 1 year, 82 listings, all sold at full price or above, all listed and sold at 7%. All sellers got 2,500 to 25,000. And by the way, I did a little calculation. Michael earned over $100,000 on bonus money because everything, his half of 7% was an extra 3.5. So an extra 0.5%. Oops, I'm going to go back. George Allen said this system is the greatest contribution to listings since the introduction of the MLS. That he's a 30-year veteran. And he said, I can look any seller in the eye and offer them the best chance of selling at 5% above average. Folks, that's huge. And Boris is a transplant to the United States, an immigrant. He's from a foreign country, and English is not his first language. He does very well with English. He still has a little bit of accent, sometimes a little difficulty with the sentence structure. But he said, these cards are great help. I can get 2 big listings. I get 2 big listings the first week I try them. And he's still doing quite well. So moving on. You can, private sellers, okay, low-hanging fruit. Listing private sellers is a lot easier with the right tools and words. So you take these 2 cards as your starter card, and the first one side of it's a card, or if you're on a tablet, you then have 2 like I do, and you have a truce card. I'm not your enemy. I'm on your side. And the other side of the card says, I specialize in helping buy owners net more money by not selling privately. Let me show you what I'm talking about. And so here comes the rest of your buy owner conversation, okay? And then expires. Every expired is kind of, is it too late to get a fast sale on top? No, it's not too late. They want a fast fix, and those are your cards that start that conversation. Here's the rest to finish it off, okay? Guys and gals, if you're not using visual aids like these, you're just losing tons and tons of money on the table. And I'm not talking about leaving 75 or 50 or $100 in it. I'm talking about leaving $5,000 a month out there for someone else to get them, because if you go to enough people with this stuff and you learn it well, you can get $5,000 to $10,000 extra per month. That's huge. So let's get started today if you want. The cards come in either printed forms in a binder or digital downloads for your tablet. And we started this by saying you can have a wonderful life and career by becoming a certified listing expert. I want to talk about that for just a second. The Certified Listing Expert program, it's a 1-year program, and with the right tool, training, coaching and enough practice, you can average 2 or more good listings a month. And there's a synopsis. So if you click on that, you can see what the whole thing is. But basically, you're going to get a course up front, but then the coaching is going to be mostly paid as you earn. And so you don't have a lot of money to pay up front. So, but first of all, got an idea. Join our institute. Become a member of the Listing Solution Institute. And for $39 annually, you're going to get 2 Tip Tuesdays, 2 tips in your mailbox every Tuesday, listening to our fun mastermind group. Then you can have contact with other people doing the same thing. The good practice partners there, and good mastermind groups are always terrific. And then free monthly training, and you'd save 10% on persuasive message cards and other select items. So, and by the way, here's a bargain bundle. If you enroll as a member today, click the box above and sign up for the 4-minute listing course. You'll get the 10% discount on the course, which makes your membership free. And you get that card, that card, that card, and that card free. All right, with that, that's your start off package. So order that right now and get started. So the Listing Solution Collection, by the way, because it's digital, if you want to, you can actually order a section only. You can get the seller's win big conversation, or the 8 good reasons, or the expired present, or the for sale by owner, or the aim above average. This great compete better, how to compete against other people. That's a great collection. Pricing conversation, commission conversations, the 4-minute listing strategy. Those 3 cards, if you want them, it's just 44. And 1 card, both sides, your choice. 8, you pick whatever you pick. You get the entire digital download, however, is $6.94, and right now it's $3.28. And the entire collection in a binder is $9.88, and right now it's $6.28. And the recorded, oh wait a minute, I wanted something else here. There it is. The 4-minute listing appetizer course is $4.44. You get that. You get 10% discount on that. And if you join the thing, you get 10% off of that. Makes your membership free, is what I'm trying to say. So there. Anyway, use up my time. Listen, thanks for watching. Have a great career, and click on the join us if you want to sign up right now.